We have more veterans fighting, more inner turmoil of combat vets that just can't seem to get along, and that's because one of the friends of the channel, and I will say that because I have to be transparent, is Zachary Bell, aka Veteran with a Sign, that has come under fire from this VFW, which you're probably like, who the hell are they? That's because they've really fallen off in these past years. Jog your memory on this. They're usually the dudes that wear the funky hats that have all the military decorations on them and actually hang out these places that they drink, and it's pretty much like a bingo hall. But this is what happened. So as you can see with this first post, it says stop struggling with the VA, and this is on Veteran with a Sign, and then the next says start with REM Medical. Below that, he says the rumors are true. REM Medical is now helping veterans file their initial claims. RE has helped over 65,000 vets increase their claims, and now they're helping to guide veterans from the start. If you have questions about the VA medical claims, hit up REM Medical for their free consultation. So this is to ensure that people are to be able to claim disability through the Veteran Affairs Department, and this is a company which does that. Now, because his endorsement and because of his backing for this company, obviously we know there is financial gain, things like that, if you are a business or you are a content creator trying to do that. However, the VFW, which is an advocate group for the military veteran community, has come out against Zachary Bell, aka Veteran with a Sign, and they say this. That is because the VFW headquarters has someone that says, here it says REM Medical is a claim shark. It also says don't feed the sharks, and as you can see, they're using the same social media signaling as Zach does on his notable Veteran with a Sign, and is kind of counter-intelling this as far as that goes. And they say, Veteran with a Sign, stop adding to the rumor mill. According to a certain cease and desist letter linked in our bio, the quotations help REM Medical Vets provides veterans is illegal. Let me be clear here that Veteran with a Sign has worked with nonprofits to make sure that they are advocating for vets as well. VFW, if you look across their stuff as well, you can see that they say that they are doing the same thing as well. And because of all this hate, there have been many members across social media, such as Angry Cops, Mike Sensi, various others, even not in regs as well, that have come out against VFW, and this is what they've had to say. Mike Sensi says, claiming to be an advocate while publicly trying to bully an actual advocate is exactly what I've come to expect from this joke of an organization. Angry Cops then writes, VFW, veterans are being taken advantage of by this company. We must protect them. Also, VFW, we should blame Veteran with a Sign for all the bad things this company does after he's also taken advantage of. And Not in Regs also writes in VFW, and this is why I've never went to a VFW, bashing a Veteran with a Sign, a true veteran that uses his page to stand up for veterans and advocate for them. What a shame. Now, let's not act like everyone is in Zach's corner with Veteran with a Sign, because there actually are people that are going with the VFW, and that is the back podcast from Barstool Sports, which is Zero Blog 30. And even Angry Cops makes a jab at them and says this. One of the hosts of the show says, we've been telling you guys, avoid the claim sharks. And Angry Cops writes here to them and says, members have now shown support for the VFW scheme to discredit Veteran with a Sign. This rabbit hole goes as far as VFW reps telling social media personalities to attack more people. I hope to have full video complete this weekend. So I see no backing, nothing officially in social media sphere publicly showing that they have been informing other creators to bash Zach at Veteran with a Sign. And by the way, that letter of cease and desist says, Dear Mr. Blank, I write on behalf of REM Medical in response of the VFW's headquarters Twitter post on Monday, May 6th at 1:41 p.m. addressing REM Medical and the United States Marine Corps veteran Zachary Bell. The VFW's post, which falsely claims that REM Medical provides, quotations, illegal services, is recklessly inaccurate, factually and legally misleading to our nation's veterans, and transparent attempt to retaliate against Mr. Bell for his decision to support REM Medical. REM Medical is founded on a strong belief that the veterans deserve more options than working only with VSOs and VA-accredited representatives, who often lack the labor force or other resources needed to handle the current inflow of claims in a timely manner. As we directly outlined for the Department of Veteran Affairs Office of General Counsel in February of this year, REM Medical is a non-VSO that operates in good faith to support disabled veterans who voluntarily choose to work with us to obtain the medical evidence they need to timely secure the benefits they have earned, with the VA's backlog of disability, compensation, and benefits claims that currently exceeding 295,000 claims. That detailed and accurate DBQs veterans obtain when working with REM Medical Independent Physician Network decrease the amount of time veterans must wait to receive the benefits that they have earned. And they go below that to show all of the services that they do offer. And below that, they say that we ask that the VFW swiftly retract its false Twitter posts and all other public misstatements about REM Medical and Mr. Bell. To all those who have served the United States as members of our armed forces, we salute you and will continue our quest to remain transparent option for you to get detailed and accurate DBQs in your journey to obtain a fair disability rating. I also did want to note that there are certain things here that are issues for a lot of people, because with some of these groups, law firms, whatever else, there are people that have issues where, yes, the bureaucracy of undermanned areas has a backlog of being able to get benefits in a timely manner. At the same time, there are people that are saying that if they wait a certain amount of time with a law firm or something like that, in some companies, not this specifically of REM Medical, I don't see their pricing online, what they're saying is that some companies will wait out longer, years or whatever, to get a certain percentage of your percentage of back pay to make sure that they are financially compensated for their assistance with your claims. And as a result, Zach did respond to all of these claims. And he says, in regards to the VFW, I'm looking into all claims that have no issues dropping a company. They've done something wrong and admitting that and moving on. 2 weeks ago, when the VFW first attacked my post and warned me, I asked for the cease and desist to be sent to me directly, and that was never sent to me. Instead, the VFW decided to bash me online. The letter starts out, if there has been any illegal activity, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this, but the issue here is that you went to the internet to attack me instead of having a side conversation to let me know about issues. I don't know if it's an actual cease and desist letter because I am not a lawyer. To me, it reads like a letter of inquiry, which is why I have sought the advice of legal counsel for clarity. I have always said I want veterans to have a right to choose. Veterans are killing themselves in the parking lots of the Veteran Affairs because they can't get help. I actually always tell people to start with the VA or VFW. We'll rethink that second part now, but then to use a company like RE if they are stuck. Thousands of veterans are stuck and have spent years needing help. It is their choice if they want to pay a one-time fee, and RE Medical is not on the shark claims list. I have a family you are affecting and you guys don't care. This is my reputation and character you are attacking. I'm not perfect, but my one goal in life is to help veterans feel more understood and get them the help they need so we can stop losing so many. I'm looking into all claims while you guys dress like me and mock me to prove you really quotations care. You should be ashamed. If they can do this to me publicly, just think how I can't see the rest. The VFW has actually responded with all of the backlash on a new post recently today and says, REM Medical, again, is a claim shark operating in violation of Chapter 59, Title 38 of the U.S. Code of Federal Regulations, Part 14. This post has been wildly misconstrued by some and used as their springboard to incite divisiveness in the veteran community. The onslaught of unruly comments, even bigoted, racist, and violently charged messages aimed at veterans and VFW staff members is deeply disturbing. Harassment to this degree is absolutely unacceptable, and no matter if it's a VFW member, Zachary Bell, or some other veteran advocate, no one should have threats of violence leveled at them. In our 125-year history, however, this is not the first time we've weathered such attacks from those who wish to marginalize us, even from within the veteran community. If this is the cost of being at the forefront for veterans and the fight to protect them from being taken advantage of, then so be it. We don't abandon the battlefield, even when it gets contentious. And now below that, you can see that there's people, even again, angry cops saying, strange, weren't you DMing Zachary Bell that this was all his fault and demanding he take responsibility for your F up? And also people saying, cry harder, you're in it for the money, not vets. And people saying this is how we view a person in charge of this account. And it just continues on and on as people are saying that they cannot take the loss and just continuously double down. What this all dials into is there are two camps of people trying to obtain veteran claims. There is the VFW, which is through a veteran service officer in order to get things filed and through a free way to do so. However, on the other side of this, there are people such as law firms and things like that. If you've ever seen Combat Craig or some of these companies out there, they're looking to assist getting your claims filed by having the appropriate documentation and information so you only do it once and it's done right the first time. And VFW does have an entire campaign against this, which is do not feed the shark. Now, it should be noted there are some stats and things like that of what the VFWs claim that they do for the military community, the veterans and things like that. However, I will say that they are saying that these people aren't offering much, and that's where I wanted to dive into the website of what we're seeing on REM Medical and what they're actually offering, as people are saying that this is a scam and that Veteran with a Sign is promoting this scam. And that is REM Medical's main website here. It says, get the disability benefits you've earned. And they say that you're going to talk to their experienced team members to find out what disability rating you qualify for, get a convenient and thorough exam from a physician you can trust, receive detailed medical evidence to strengthen your VA disability claim, and file your claim with confidence, assure that you can include the most precise, competent, and thorough medical evidence available. Very wordy, but I do want to also caveat, you got to read the fine print on some of these websites. And that's because I say here, REM Medical LLC is not a veteran service organization or law firm and is not affiliated with the U.S. Veterans Administration, VA. REM Medical LLC does not provide legal or medical advice or assist clients with preparing or filing claims for benefits with the VA. So then that leads people to ask, how are they actually doing this, right? Like, and I sit in two camps. If one, you're a veteran and you should not pay anything to file anything with anybody. That's my first thought. On the other side, I believe that there are people that are out there that if you're going to want to spend your hard dollars as far as VA compensation for your disabilities, that's what it's supposed to be for, that's on you. That's kind of my thought process. And there are people that are out there that are skeptical of law firms and companies like this because the fact that they believe that because people are using these guys, they're just going to throw anything at the wall to try and get a claim to be put in. Now, it is no secret that in the past several years that VA claims have been backed by several hundreds of thousands, which has made people go without VA benefits for a long period of time. Because there are financial incentives for companies like this or the law firms in order to be able to try and get money, it is intuitive for them to try and submit more claims and try and do that. And the, I guess you could say, subjective quality or benefit or no benefit is really upon the end user themselves. So while I agree that Zach should not have been attacked as a brand ambassador, because that's all he is, he does not run REM Medical and he is not the owner of that. I do understand you should be selective of who you have as a ambassador or as your sponsorship. However, I want to say that this really just lays into like, where do you lie on this? Are you getting the benefits and the compensation you deserve? That is up to the end user, and that is your guys' choice. I'd love to know your guys' experience if you are a veteran, what you think of this, and essentially, do you think that these companies and these law firms are beneficial or not in comparison to using a veteran service officer or the VFW? Let me know down in the comments below because I think that's where that conversation continues. As always, if you guys like what I cover here on the channel, hit me up over on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, or down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.